Welcome to Just Minded My Business Media LLC, where you get information that you can use. I'm your host, Ida Crawford. But before we dive in, subscribe to Just Minded My Business on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Share Just Minded My Business with your family, friends, and colleagues. Engage with us by leaving a review or comment. Your support keeps this podcast going and growing. Visit our website at jmmbmediallc.com to learn how we can support you in getting more visibility on your products and services. So grab a pen and paper and get ready for information that you can use. Welcome to Just Minding My Business. I'm your host, Ida Crawford. We're so happy that you stopped by. Get more visibility on your products and services. Learn more at jmmbmediallc.com. Design is not just about making a space beautiful. It's about creating an experience that touches the soul. Farha Syed, correct?
Correct.
Is the owner and lead designer at Farha Syed Design. She aims to help growing families with new construction, remodeling, or redecorating needs. Farha's firm was founded to design beautiful homes and outfit them with character and charm that feels fresh and timeless for years to come. From the initial phone call to the tailored service, she guides you in selecting the best finishes, fixtures, and furnishings, down to the last accessory, and creates a space that tells your story. So, welcome, Farha. I can't wait to jump in and get started with you. So, how,
Thank you.
what made you become a designer, interior designer?
Well, it was something that I inherited from my mom, basically, and then right from there, and then I started studying it, and then when more after she passed away, I took it on as my outlet and a dedication to her, basically. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, because your stuff is so beautiful, we're just going to jump right in and share some of the work that you do, and you can talk about that particular design as we go through. All right. So this is some of the work of Fire has a work. This is so beautiful. So you want to
Thank
talk a
you.
little bit about this?
Sure. Yeah, a friend and client of mine, previous client of mine, had reached out when they bought their new home and they wanted to get the whole house decorated with me. And so it was furnishings, of course, but they also did two bathroom renovations in here, and a partial kitchen design makeover as well. So it turned out to be a whole house project, which their trust and they just knew that I could handle it, and they handed everything to me and just asked me to do my thing.
This is absolutely beautiful. I love
Thank you.
this lamp here. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Very elegant. So when you're working with your clients in order to get who they are, what does that look like for you?
They are basically who they are either struggling to come up with a design on their own, they don't have time to pull it together, or not sure how to mix their existing furnishings with new ones and how to make it look intentional and always meant to be an intended design. So, to have a complete flow, that's where I come in and I help them bring everything together and make it unique to their tastes and lifestyle.
So this particular design here is, I mean, I
Hmm.
love this table. That is really beautiful.
Yeah, that was my favorite too.
Yes, I like that. That's very that's a conversational piece there.
Yeah.
And what made you pick that table?
The design, it was just a unique and different than what we normally look at, and I just had to have it.
Yes. And when you were designing this doing this project here, uh
Hmm.
did you work with the owners to, you know, get a feel for their, you know,
Yeah,
and what did that look like for you?
they had requested me to have a space where once the moment they walk into the door, they feel relaxed because they had a very busy lifestyle and with kids in school and lots of activities and stuff like that. And so she wanted a place where she just could come in and relax and be, at peace and have, you know, just to rejuvenate herself, basically. So colors were, she gravitated more towards the blues and greens and golds. So I just brought all of that together for her.
Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous and very, very elegant. I love the vase. I'm a flower person.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Y- Yes. This piece here on the mantle, how did you arrive at that? That's very different and unique as well.
Again, something out of the box, something that's not seen normally, and for it to be a unique piece just to their house is why I picked that one. And it looked great against the wallpaper, textured wallpaper in the background of the bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
and
absolutely
and when
beautiful.
I do these things, I make sure anything that I'm using in a project, I try not to use it in another project. So just to keep things unique to that client
Mm-hmm.
and make it more their signature, their home.
Absolutely. So if people want to work with you, how do they do so?
They can reach out to me through my website, through the contact page. And if they're not sure of what, there's a whole form on that page. They can tell me about their project. Another thing that they can do is there's a gray bar on the top where they can sign up and receive a pricing guide, which gives them an idea as to how much interior design services cost.
Mm-hmm.
And the first step always is a consultation, and they can get a feel for how we mesh together. And if we can work together, we can take it on to the next step. And there, you know, services that I can provide to them. If they're outside of my local area, I offer virtual design, and everything is taken care of either by them or by me. Depends on how we work the details on that.
Okay. So what is your website?
My website is my name and design. So farhasayeddesign.com.
This is
Thank you.
really gorgeous. I see you have a blog on
Yes, I
your
do.
where you get to talk to people. So you guys, you definitely want to visit her blog and communicate, and definitely visit the website because it is just it's so absolutely gorgeous. The pieces that you have here are to die for sure. So I have a question about when you're working with somebody that not really sure
Mm-hmm.
about what it is that they want.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what does that initial? consultation look like?
Okay, so when we have an initial phone call, I get an understanding as to what they're looking for, and if they're not sure, I have them fill out a questionnaire, and that gives them an idea as to what type of styles they gravitate towards, and they have some pictures that speak to them, and they can say, okay, yeah, this I like this style, and I would like this style to be in my home. It so that's how we can work together. And I mean, they can answer as many as they can in that questionnaire, and then we can take it forward, and we can talk further and iron out all of the details and make sure I am understanding exactly what it is that they're looking for. And we keep a constant communication channel going on to make sure I have achieved exactly what they're wanting their space to feel like.
Okay, now the other question is, do they like go shopping with you, or do you find find certain elements and then share it with them to see how they feel about it? How's that work?
Yeah, there's that. That's a service that I have for a 6 hour in person, and it's like actual 8 hour session, where 2 hours is planning as to where we are going to go and shop, so that we have a targeted uh, you know list of places that we're going to hit and get our um, needed pieces and accessories, etc. That's the designer for a day service. And then if they want it over time, where they're purchasing the stuff, but they want my input into what, as if they went, if their choices are correct or not, and they want to just come, have me come in and out uh, from time to time, they can get a larger package that they can use over a period of 90 days. And they can just, call on me, and we can figure out a time to um, discuss what they've already gotten or contemplating to get.
It
So,
sounds like it's fun. I mean, I like decorating, so it
mhm,
sounds like it's a fun process. And
mhm,
once everything has been gathered and you like in the mix of putting everything together, do
mhm.
they also kind of jump in as you're doing things?
Yeah, this particular service is a collaboration of them and myself working together, and we make it come together so that it is exactly what they want. This is mostly for local people. Obviously, I can't do that for virtual. For virtual, this is a little different, but this is like for more for local clients
Okay, and
who
where are
don't
you
want to spend
located?
so much, but then they don't, they would stay within their investment level, and they know exactly how much they're spending and how getting what they're looking for.
Okay, and what's your area? What area do you serve?
I am in Cary, North Carolina, and so surrounding areas like within 25-mile radius. So yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, I've gone through your website like 100 times, and I am at awe at the work that you do because I'm especially the unique pieces. I like unique pieces, and I look for stuff that um vibes with my spirit and who I
Hmm.
am. So that's awesome. So again, how can people connect with you and
Yeah,
get your services?
yeah. Again, go through my contact page, reach out to me, and download my sign up for my pricing guide. That's on in the gray bar on top of my site on the
Mhm.
right hand corner. And they'll be in my email list, and we'll be able to communicate, and they'll receive like a whole series of emails where I introduce them to myself, my company, what I offer, and all of the services that I offer. And then they can reach out take their time and reach out, get this consultation started, and then we can take it from there.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you definitely want to reach out to Farha. She is a natural. She is very gifted with what she does. And as you saw, she has really beautiful, she does very beautiful work. And it sounds like it's fun, to be in a collaboration with decorating your house with someone.
Mhm.
A lot of times we're doing it all by ourselves and and it's so much more fun when it's another person involved.
Yeah, sometimes what happens is like um you get stuck. There's some areas of the house that you're not quite sure as to how you should handle them or how you should, incorporate within your living area. So having an outside perspective on it kind of helps you. Like, oh, I never thought about that. Maybe, yeah, this is a great way to incorporate that space and use it. So,
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So definitely visit the website. It's plenty to see. And Farha, I am so glad you shared your gift with us today because
thank
you
you
made
so
me smile
much.
with your beautiful rooms. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And again, give everybody your website again.
It's farhasayed.com and farhasayeddesign.com. Sorry.
Okay. Are you on LinkedIn?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What is your handles on LinkedIn?
It's Farha Syed Design. Farha Syed is just my name on there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So reach out, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for stopping by and enjoying Farhad with me. It has been definitely a special moment. Thank you. Thank you to our guests and you, our valued audience, for stopping by. We truly appreciate you. Many blessings to you and yours.